Can you help me understand CNC Music Factory?
Crazy Legs from the Rocksteady crew, president of Rocksteady crew. He was responsible for getting me my first 2 record deals. The first deal was on Celluloid Records. The label went bankrupt. I was stuck without a deal. So Legs knew some homies that wrote for CNC. One day he had shown up. I was working in Midtown Manhattan. And he's like, yo, this is my homie Duran. He writes for CNC Music Factory. Duran had said, man, you're dope, man. You know, CNC, they're looking for a new rapper because them and Freedom had split. And my initial response was, nah, I'm good. And I said that. Both him and Legs like turned, because I was in the back seat, they both looked at me like I was fucking nuts. Like they were like, what? That same night, I get a call, and it's Crazy Legs and Bambaataa. They're both yelling at me. And they're like, yo, what the fuck are you even thinking? Like, that's a big deal. Like, don't you know that they've sold millions, won awards? So I'm on the phone like, yeah, I don't care. I don't really dig their shit like that. And Bam was like, what's the problem? What don't you like? And I put my foot right in my mouth. I was like, I just don't like that electro stuff, man. And Bam goes, so what you're saying is you don't like Planet Rock, looking for a perfect beat? And he goes down the list, and I'm feeling stupider as he goes down the list. And they were like, what is in your way right now that you can't take this at least to start? So I ended up going for it. It was difficult for me to assimilate to what they were doing. The learning experience was great. I ended up doing a song for the soundtrack for Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But in the end, it just didn't work. I'm not gonna say which one, but one of them just was very disrespectful towards the hip hop culture, towards what it was that I thought I was at the time as far as being an MC, because in their world, they were just dance pop music. So they looked at underground rap or all of that hip hop stuff like, it was like, to them, it wasn't business to them. When I got out of the deal, I thought, all right, I'm done with this. I made good money and I got to tour a little bit and I was part of that soundtrack. Even when you watch the movie, I'm the first voice you hear, which is trippy. And I went into the Nomads and then the Arsonists. The TV series popped and I was like, fuck, man, this shit is never gonna stop haunting me, man. Like, what are the odds that this shit becomes a TV series, man?
When I saw it, I was like, this is not real. Because, you know, sometimes you run across information, like, that doesn't make sense. Why would that be a thing?